Last week, Nick Harris opened the door, so I thought that I'd kick it down. In the media availability of OTAs, Nick Harris made a few notes, and one of the notes that were interesting to me was Brevyn Spann Ford was unstoppable. How do we get to this point with Brevyn Spann Ford? And let's talk about why I think that this guy may be the secret weapon to the Cowboys offense. Yes, they signed George Pickens. Yes, we know that CeeDee Lamb is a mainstay. We're waiting on Jake Ferguson to have a year like he had in 2023. But I just have a really good feeling about Brevyn Spann Ford. And if he's going to be this as a pass catcher, the sky's the limit. In 2024, Brevyn Spann Ford was the highest paid undrafted free agent for the Dallas Cowboys, meaning they had a plan for this guy. But it's interesting hearing these reports because at Minnesota, while he has a very nice frame, 6'7", and a basketball background, he wasn't known as a pass catcher. Quite frankly, that was what he struggled with the most. It was his ability as a blocker that got him to the NFL. And we'll talk more about that. Actually, we'll get to the film when it comes to him as a blocker. But at Minnesota, ultimately, the reason why he was undrafted was because of his issues with drops. And that's interesting because while he only had 9 catches last year, he looked really natural as a pass catcher. But let's get back to his issues in college. And issues is actually a nice way of putting he flat out struggled with drops in 2023. He had 9 drops in 2023 and posted a 45.9 PFF receiving grade in 2023. So I'm pretty sure you can understand why myself or fans are happy to hear that he's dominating as a pass catcher, albeit OTAs. But nonetheless, like I've said, you'd rather look good in OTAs than look bad. It's also interesting to keep in mind that while the season wasn't the season that the Cowboys wanted to have, nor Cowboys fans want to have, being able to put good film on tape is another reason why I think that this staff will trust him. In the final 2 months of the season, with Jake Ferguson going down, his usage increased. Playing 20 snaps a game in 5 of the final 8 games, 9 catches isn't amazing, I'll be honest, but it's a start. It's trust. And what he put on film, it lets you know that he's violent. It lets you know that he's confident. It lets you know that he can play in the NFL, albeit being an undrafted free agent. It's not about where you came from or how you got here. It's about what you do when you get your opportunity. This isn't a training camp fairy tale. This isn't John Stevens who can't stay healthy. This isn't Rico Gathers who played basketball and you're hoping can get himself together. This is a guy who blocked defensive ends, who went next level on linebackers, who did all the things to show Clayton Adams, Brian Schottenheimer, that I'm here to stay. Let's get into the film because while he showed potential as a pass catcher, and it's real potential, like I said, he looks smooth. As a blocker, he's flat out violent, annoying, and pesky. And those traits, honestly, you'll get him playing time this year. Brevyn Spann Ford, he's pesky, he's physical. He'll do the dirty work. Every block wasn't clean. There were times he was late. There were times, I didn't quite know his assignment, but he figured it out mid-play. But that's what comes with being a rookie and an undrafted one. But you put this type of stuff on film, what I'm about to show you guys, Clayton Adams looking at that, I'm sure doing his offensive review, will say, we can use this guy in the run game. Then we can leak him out. And we have to imagine this type of a player with CeeDee Lamb on the edge, CeeDee Lamb in the slot, George Pickens on the edge, George Pickens in the slot, Kevontae Turpin in the slot. Who do you forget about? You forget about the 6'7" tight end who's been punishing your linebackers, who's been locking your DN. There's a rep on here where he blocks a defensive end who's literally 20 pounds heavier than him. That type of effort will get you on the football field. Right off the break, Washington last year. Watch him go next level. Watch him be annoying as a blocker. Okay, those are the things. The things that will get you playing time. Again, next level, stay square. Look at the pop, okay? When you see that type of pop, boom, then he finishes the block. Let's finish this block. Let's drive him to the ground. And let's be a little annoying. Let's be a little annoying. If they're going to use safeties to fit, let's be annoying. Look at this cutoff reach. Now, this is what I meant by it's not always perfect. Hand placement could be a little bit better, but he's getting live NFL reps. You can't, with the OTA report, yes, that's great that he's catching the ball, but this was live in effect, and this is when the Cowboys were still in the playoff contention. So guys are playing hard. These are the things. Okay, so you have to make this down block on this pin pull scheme. Can you? Against a defensive end. It got rough, right? Position, it could have been better, but it's the effort. I'll take that effort every time. Springs Rico Dowdle for a big game. Those are the things that Clayton Adams is going to see on film and say Brevyn Spann Ford needs to be on the field. Let's watch it here. Boom, just gets enough. So that was the rep that I was saying where, okay, probably could have took a better angle, because when you're trying to get those backside reaches or those backside cutoffs, your path there matters. But he just got enough to spring Rico. So he's never giving up on a play. He's not going to clapper. He's not going to be a clapper, throw his hands up, or, I just, in the play's a 10-yard loss. No, or a 2-yard loss. He's going to give effort. Now watch him here versus Peyton Wilson. I just want you guys to see this. Arc release. He's just annoying. He's annoying. He's annoying. Look at him, guy. What are we talking about? Yeah, go help your guy. That type of stuff to me. You watch him here, just gets enough of 45. Great effort. Like I said, probably should have took a better angle there, but I'll take it. And this rep right here, he's just violent. He's just gritty. He's just doing the things. When it comes to Brian Schottenheimer, when it comes to Clayton Adams, they want to run the ball. When it comes to 12 personnel, you're gonna want to have Brevyn Spann Ford on the field. It's not out of the realm of possibility to say he's just a flat out better player than Luke Schoonmaker. It's not out of the realm of possibility to say this guy's 6'7", he's an easy target for Dak Prescott, and oh, by the way, he's gonna block like his life depended on it. I'm not saying that this guy's gonna be the next Jason Witten, but what I am saying is if he's gonna be unstoppable as a pass catcher, although it's early, that's something to be happy about. And I think that this guy could be the secret weapon for the Cowboys, because now you have George Pickens on one side, CeeDee Lamb on another side, and Brevyn Spann Ford, 6'7", streaking down the middle of the field. I'm just saying it's exciting nonetheless. Let's see what happens in training camp, because if he's going to do what he's supposed to do as a physical player, as a violent player, my best Clayton Adams impersonation, maybe Brevyn Spann Ford can be something. It's your boy Foots the King as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Guys, we made it to 40K, or at least I hope I did by the time this video comes out. And if it hits 40K after it comes out, I just want to say I love you guys so much. Couldn't have did this without you guys. And here's to 40K more. Peace.